My name is Courtney Chapter, and I'm a business educator at Winooski High School. I've been doing this for 5 years. I went to school for business, and I was working at immigration prior to this. And I was looking for a job that was a little bit more rewarding, challenging, and fun. And I applied to teach business and ended up here at Winooski, and I love it. It's great. Looking back at my first year, I know that I was just taking over the previous teacher's curriculum, and she had taught for 30 years. And so I was trying to do everything that she had done, but yet I didn't have anybody really guiding me. The students kind of perceived me because I was younger, so they tried to push my buttons a little bit, but we ended up getting along very well and creating some good working relationships between myself and the students. I will describe Winooski as the most diverse school in the state. In the district, we are a very small district, K through 12, all in one building. And there are, I believe, 27 different languages spoken by students in the school. So it's often a case of I'm not educating just the student, but then they're bringing home the information and educating their families as well. Well, I wanted to integrate personal finance, and the school was really flexible and let me design my own curriculum. So I designed a class called Personal Finance and Intro to Business, and we study personal finance for the first half of the year, and then the second half of the year students write their own business plans. So that way they're looking for other options rather than just always working for somebody else. They know that they can support themselves. Personal finance isn't required in Vermont as a graduation requirement. I wish that it was. It's something that I'm trying to work on, but a lot of kids come in and they're getting credit card offers, and especially in our community we have a lot of students who are responsible for their family's finances. So it's a little bit different in our community than it is in some others. And so a lot of times students would be coming to me because they'd be getting letters in the mail from banks that were addressed to their parents, and sometimes the parents don't speak English or they're having a hard time understanding the banking system. So the students have a lot of extra responsibilities. So they were coming to me and trying to get help, so I thought the best way to address it would be in a class. I'm the only business teacher here at the high school. So it's hard for me to bounce ideas off of other teachers and find out what they're doing in their classrooms and find out what I could do to improve in my classroom and just share what I'm doing that's working well with other teachers. So I'm looking forward to networking, and I'm also just looking for more inspiration for what I'm doing. And it's always reassuring when I go to these conferences that what I'm doing is important, and it's also nice to be able to pull in new materials to help the students better understand the topics. So I think that in order for schools to do a better job, they need to have the teachers trained, and they need to give the teachers the material that's going to really make it exciting for the students. And if not, the students are going to just see it as any other class where they are just trying to get a grade to pass and they don't really care and they're not taking the information with them. It's important for students to know that this is something that they're going to have to face every day for the rest of their lives. And I think that when students understand why it's important, then they take more from the classes.